These videos are filmed in the city of Toronto. We acknowledge that we are on the traditional territory of many nations, including the Mississaugas of the New Credit, the Anishinaabe, the Chippewa, the Haudenosaunee, and the Wendat peoples, and is now home to many diverse First Nations, Inuit, and Métis peoples. Hello and welcome to Movement with Laurelle, hosted by Wild Wandering Creations. I'm Laurelle and I will be leading you through this practice today. Today we're just doing 10 minutes of core work, and for me, I have a love-hate relationship with core. I really love the results, but sometimes I don't always love the shapes that we have to get into. So I've created this short, fun sequence so that we can enjoy getting that upper body involved and building those core muscles. So go ahead, get into some comfortable clothes, and we'll find our way onto our knees to start. You can start off by closing down the eyes or softening the gaze if that feels good. And grounding yourself in this moment and just checking in to see how you're feeling today. And we'll take a nice big in-breath here. Let's reach the arms up towards the sky. Exhale, side out, let it go. 2 more, inhale. Exhale, let it go. 1 more. Exhale, release it. Let it go. Slowly, let's find our way into an all-fours position. We'll take those hands underneath the shoulders, fingertips spread nice and wide. And we'll just find a few cat-cows here just to release that spine. And starting to round, let it go. Releasing any tightness, any tension. Just starting to bring some space into our body, bring some movement, getting ready for that core work. 1 more big breath here. And then we'll slowly find our way to a neutral position. And you're going to start to extend that left leg out nice and long. And you're going to square off those hips. Draw the navel in towards the spine, flex to those toes. And then you're going to start to reach the right arm forward. Bring those fingertips to the top of the mat. And then find a nice big inhale. Find your length. And then exhale, hug the elbow to knee. Inhale to extend. Exhale, take it in. Move with breath. Last one here. And when you find yourself extending, just hold there. Hug everything in. Flex to the toes for 3, for 2, and for 1. Let's release that right hand. Slowly release that left knee. And you can find a little wiggle in those hips. Little release in the spine. And then we'll slowly move to the other side. So start to extend that right leg nice and long. Flex to those toes. Drawing that right hip down so that it's in line with the left. And then start to reach the left fingertips forward. Nice long line from that right heel all the way to the left fingertips. As you exhale, hug everything in, elbow to knee. Inhale to extend. Exhale, hug it in. Move with breath. Let it go. Not worrying so much about what we look like, but just starting to notice how we're feeling, engaging the whole body. Lengthen here and hold for 3, for 2, and for 1. Slowly release that left hand, release that right knee, and we'll sit back on our heels for a moment. Slowly begin to draw those hands behind the body. Your palms are going to face down towards the earth. You're going to start to draw those shoulder blades together. Pinkies are coming in towards each other. And we're just going to find a little movement with the wrists. Almost like you're opening a jar behind you. Just finding that little rotation, opening up through the heart. And we'll breathe here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Slowly, let's draw those hands together. Interlace the hands. Start to pull the arms away from the body. Lift the heart, lift the gaze. And then slowly, we will release. Start to walk those hands out in front of you. Hands come underneath the shoulders once again. Let's spread those fingertips nice and wide. And we're going to start to kickstand that right foot off the mat. And then start to extend that left leg nice and long. Plant down through the right hand and start to extend up through the left fingertips. Reach up towards the sky. And then start to bring that hand overhead. Nice long stretch here on that left side. And then you can slowly begin to lift up through the left leg, flex through the toes. And then maybe you stay here, more than welcome to stay here or with that foot planted, or we can start to hug that elbow in towards the knee. Inhale, extend it long. Listen carefully. This time we're going to take the toes to the hand, reach forward. Come back through center, elbow to knee. Moving through that flow, following your own pace. You've got this. We're going to do that one more time on this side. Open it up. Make sure that you're not hyperextending through that right elbow. And then hold here for 3, 2, and 1. Release that foot. Start to walk the hands out in front of you, creating a little bit of space in the hips. Maybe take that right knee a little bit wider. And then you're going to start to walk the hands forward and just bow down towards the earth. Maybe the forehead connects to the earth here. Nice big stretch in the low back. And then we'll slowly come back through center. Pivoting on the feet so you come back into that neutral spine, neutral tabletop. Maybe you release the hips here, just find a little wiggle, a little release. And then when you're ready, you're going to kickstand that left foot off the mat and extend that right foot to the back. I'm just going to switch my angle so you can see. So that right foot is extended nice and long. And you're using that left arm for support as you reach up through the right fingertips. Option to stay here. Maybe you reach that arm overhead. Nice long line from that right foot to the right fingertips. And maybe you start to peel that foot away from the earth, flex to the toes. This is a great place to stay, or you can start to hug that elbow in towards the knee. Extend it long. Let's take the leg forward, reach for those toes. Come back through, move with breath. You've got this. I can already feel my heart rate picking up. My breath is picking up. Engaging all the muscles of the body. Let's do one more here. You've got this. Reach up, either hold here or release that foot down. We're here for 3, 2, and 1. Release that right arm. Walk the hands in front of you. Start to bow down towards the earth, getting a nice stretch into the inside of that right leg. Shift it back. One more full breath here. And then slowly start to rise all the way up. This time walk your hands back towards the top of the mat. Come back into that all fours position. And just shift those feet off to the side. And we're going to come through center. Slowly coming with our soles of the feet grounded, knees bent. And you're just going to start to take the hands underneath the thighs. And you're more than welcome to stay right here, just lifting the heels away from the earth, starting to lean back, engaging the core muscles. Or if you want to come with me, you can start to lift up through the legs. Shins are parallel with the earth. Option here also, you can stay here, hands underneath the thighs. That's a great place to stay. Or you can start to reach the fingertips forward. Keep control of the breath. Hold here. And if you want a little bit more, you can come with me. We're going to start to lower, extend the legs, lean back, and then come all the way back through. Let's do that 4 more times. You've got this. Control the movement. Control the breath. Last one here. And hold for 3, for 2, and 1. Let's hug those knees in towards the chest. Lean all the way back. Find a little rock from side to side. Nice, gentle release. And start to extend the legs out nice and long, keeping the legs together so that they're touching. And we're going to start to reach the fingertips up towards the sky. Interlace the hands overhead and just release that pointer finger. Start to soften the shoulders so that they're really connecting to the earth. And this movement, what we're going to do is we're going to lift the head, neck, and shoulders and just lift the arms straight up towards the sky. So it's important as we do this movement that we're coming straight up and we're not reaching forward. The arms are straight up to the sky. We're going to start to lift. On the inhale, lift here. Exhale, lower down. Small movement. Keep the whole body engaged. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. 2 more. Inhale. Exhale, let it go. Last one here, hold, and we'll pulse for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. Let's take those arms overhead, extend the legs, point the toes, reach, and exhale, soften everything down. Let's start to bend into the knees, soles of the feet connect to the earth. Slow shift of the hips towards the right. Let's let the knees fall to the left. Arms out wide in that T shape, or you can cactus through those arms for a supine twist. Just wring out that spine. Create a little bit of space. And then when you're ready, slowly come back through center. Shift the hips over towards the left. Knees over towards the right. Supine twist. We're here for one more big breath. And then slowly come back through center. Take those knees in towards the chest. Nice big squeeze here. Take those knees in towards the chest. Nice big squeeze, little rock from side to side. And listen carefully. We're going to take our hands underneath the thighs. We're going to rock and roll up to boat pose. Hold for 3, for 2, and 1. Release. This time take the soles of the feet together in cobbler pose. Take the hands on the ankles. Flutter out those knees. Take a nice big in-breath. Exhale, side out. Let it go. Tuck that chin in towards your chest and start to round forward. Hug everything in. And slowly roll up through the spine. Take those hands on either side of those knees, squeeze them together, give yourself a little squeeze, a little rock. And that concludes your core practice for today. So go ahead, come back to this short video anytime you just want a little bit of movement, you want a little bit of fire, you want to build up that energy, but you don't have a lot of time. So make sure that you save this, give it a thumbs up if you liked it, and please let me know how it left you feeling in the comment section below. And I look forward to practicing with you again. Bye, everyone.